Welcome to Fade 45. Today we have Keith Tucker, better known as Keith. Welcome to Fade 45.
Thanks for having me. I'm glad to be here.
That's what's up. So we're going to get right to it. Where are you from?
I am from Wilmington, and I grew up in the projects of Wilmington called East Lake, but then it changed the name to the Bucket.
Okay, the Bucket.
And I'm sure a lot of people are familiar with the Bucket.
Okay, I'm sure they are too, Wilmington, Delaware. So let's get right to the point. So how did you start your hair journey off, and what age were you, and who got you involved?
Well, I had no aspirations as a child at a young age. I got into the hair game, I think I was about around 20 or so, and a very well-known hairstylist at that time, someone who, I called her my aunt, named Savannah. Her name was Savannah.
Okay.
I went to visit her at her salon one day, and we were having a conversation, and she said to me, why don't you do hair? Now, that's for women. She said, well, Keith, you like fashion, you like money, and you love women.
Right. So that was your hair journey.
That was the hook. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I thought about it and pondered on it. Mm-hmm. And at some point, I made a decision to go to school.
Okay.
And I went to Wilford Academy in Philadelphia.
Okay, for hair.
For hair.
Okay. Well, you know what year that was?
It's been so long ago. It was probably
80s.
It was in the 80s. Okay. Yeah, because I got out of school in 77. So it was probably like 80, 82, 83, somewhere around there.
Okay.
It was a lot going on in my life. I had another lifestyle at that particular time.
Right. So her name was Savannah. She influenced you to do hair. So when you went to school and you came work for her straight out of school?
No, I didn't. And that kind of bust her bubble, because she said something to me during the course of that conversation. She said, when you get out of school, try to go work for somebody that you don't know, somebody that don't know who you are. She said it'd be easier for you to get a job with me. Right. And I think she forgot that she told me that, because when I went to work for somebody else, she was very offended.
Wow.
She got over it.
Right.
She got over it eventually. Right. So I made a decision, and I went to work for Sadie.
Okay.
That was my first salon that I worked in.
Right. So what was the salon name called again?
It was called Sadie's and Company. That's what it was, Sadie's and Company.
Right.
It was on Lee Boulevard.
Okay.
In Wilmington.
Right, Wilmington. So, okay, now you went to school, you get out of school, Savannah put you on, and then you go work for Sadie's and Company. So what was it like, your first experience out of school, early 80s, now you in a beauty salon, and you're the only male?
I was the only male.
Okay.
The only male. I went in as an assistant, a shampooist, and I was good at what I did. Mm-hmm. Because I always took pride in being good at whatever I did. I didn't, play no games with, because I just believe it was a God-given talent. Right. Because school really didn't teach me much. It taught me the basics.
Right.
Basic things that you need to know when you're starting out. But it just really just came natural.
Okay. Right.
It really came natural.
Okay, so it's 80s, Sadie's Company. So the style of that time was the curl, correct? Jerry curl.
That is correct.
Okay, so we in the Jerry curl era, everybody. We in the Jerry curl era. So you out of school, you in Sadie's Company, Savannah, you're not working for her. So what was some struggles that you had in the shop being so young? Was you fooling around with more women then in the salon? Was they looking at you as, okay, you're not the man we thought you was because you're doing hair? What was the you feel as though the issue now you look back at it now?
It was different. It took me some time to get adjusted to that environment because it was a different environment. You know, I'd never worked in an environment like that. Really, I was actually, it was different. You know,
Right.
but it didn't take long for me to make the adjustment to the environment. You know, because the stylist took to me. You know, I would, after a while, a lot of the women that came in, they requested me to shampoo their hair. You know, because I was the bomb at shampooing hair. I was the bomb. I took pride in it.
Right.
I took pride in it.
Right. So now you talking to your younger self right now. You know that, right? As an elder, you talking to your younger self, and I'm giving questions because you thinking. I see you thinking back at the time. So you in Sadie's company. How long was you with Sadie?
I was with Sadie for maybe about a year, and a couple of the other stylists, they were relocating, and they asked me to join them. And when I left Sadie's, I went to a brand new me, and the salon owner her name was Brandy. As a matter of fact, the salon was right up at the corner of here, over top of Blimpie's.